Mindshift Metrics presents The Dark Side of Being Popular, uncovering 10 hidden struggles of socially accepted people. Everyone thinks being popular is a dream. Admiration, attention, endless friends. But what if I told you that popularity often comes with hidden struggles nobody talks about? Behind the smiles, the compliments, and the attention lies a darker reality that only the popular truly understand. Today, we'll uncover 10 struggles that socially accepted people silently face, and I want you to ask yourself, do you still want popularity if it comes with this hidden price? When you think of popular people, do you imagine happiness or do you sense pressure? Drop your answer in the comments. You may realize others feel just like you. Introduction. Popularity has always been one of society's biggest obsessions. In school, we admire the popular kids. On social media, we chase likes and followers. Even in adulthood, being socially accepted feels like a hidden badge of honor. We're taught to believe that popularity equals happiness, success, and admiration. But the truth is, popularity is not as glamorous as it seems. In fact, it often comes with struggles that most people never see. Struggles that are exhausting, isolating, and sometimes heartbreaking. So let's pull back the curtain. Here are 10 hidden struggles of being popular that prove the spotlight isn't always as bright as it looks. Struggle number 1. Constant pressure to maintain an image. Popularity comes with expectations. People admire you, but with that admiration comes pressure. The pressure to always look your best, act your best, and live up to the image people have of you. The popular kid at school can't afford to be awkward. The influencer can't afford to post a bad photo. The leader can't afford to show weakness. But here's the reality. No one can be perfect all the time. And yet, the popular feel trapped, forced to wear a mask every single day. Have you ever felt like you had to act differently just to fit in? Imagine living that way constantly, afraid that one wrong move could ruin how people see you. Struggle number 2. Shallow connections. On the outside, popular people look like they're surrounded by love. Their phone is always buzzing. They're always invited. They always seem to have someone to hang out with. But here's the dark truth. Many of those connections are shallow. People may want to be associated with them for status, for image, or for what they can get out of the relationship, not for who they truly are. This creates an invisible loneliness. You can be in a crowded room, surrounded by people who know your name, and still feel like nobody truly knows your heart. Struggle number 3. Fear of losing relevance. Popularity is fragile. One day you're admired. The next day, someone else takes your place. This fear haunts popular people. They constantly wonder, what if people stop liking me? What if I'm not interesting anymore? Social media makes this worse. If your likes, comments, or followers drop even slightly, it feels like rejection. That desperate need to stay relevant becomes a heavy burden. Struggle number 4. Higher risk of criticism and gossip. The more visible you are, the more people watch you. And when more people watch you, more people criticize you. For most people, a mistake is private. For the popular, it's public. Every slip-up becomes gossip. Every flaw becomes a rumor. Every decision is judged. This creates a world where popular people constantly second-guess themselves. Instead of living freely, they live carefully, always fearing what others will say. Struggle number 5. Pressure to always say yes. Popularity often comes with endless invitations, requests, and favors. People expect you to always be available, always be agreeable, always say yes. But saying yes to everything means saying no to yourself. It means ignoring your own needs to keep others happy. Have you ever said yes to something even though you didn't want to? Imagine that multiplied by 10 every single week. Over time, this leads to burnout. Popular people learn to please others, but deep down, they feel drained and resentful. Struggle number 6. Unrealistic expectations. Once you're popular, people expect you to be flawless. You're supposed to have the best grades, the perfect style, the most exciting social life, the right opinions. But here's the problem. No human being can live up to that image. When the popular person slips, because we all do, people feel disappointed. And that disappointment weighs heavily. It's like living under a microscope, where every detail of your life is magnified. Struggle, number 7. Lack of privacy. Popularity strips away your personal space. People want to know your business. They want updates on your life. They want to know who you're dating, what you're doing, where you're going. For influencers, strangers on the internet dissect their every post. For everyday popular people, classmates or coworkers spread stories about their personal life. Privacy becomes almost impossible. And without privacy, you lose a sense of control over your own life. Struggle number 8. Manipulation by others. Popularity attracts people, but not always the right kind. Some are genuine, but others are opportunistic. They want the benefits of being close to you. Maybe it's status, maybe it's access, maybe it's attention. This creates a painful question. Do they like me for who I am, or just for what I can give them? Over time, this mistrust chips away at your confidence in relationships. Struggle number 9. Emotional burnout. Being popular often means being on all the time. Smiling, entertaining, leading, listening, posting. It never stops. But humans aren't machines. Eventually, that constant performance drains you. The outside world sees energy and charisma, but inside, you're exhausted. Burnout sets in quietly. One day you realize you don't even enjoy the things you once loved, because everything feels like another expectation. Struggle. Number 10. Identity crisis. Perhaps the darkest struggle of all, losing yourself. When your entire identity is built around approval, you start to forget who you are outside of other people's expectations. And when the spotlight fades, because it always does, you are left wondering, who am I, really? Do people like me, or for the image I created? That identity crisis is a heavy price for popularity. Takeaway and solutions. Popularity isn't inherently bad. Being admired or socially accepted can be rewarding. But when your self-worth depends entirely on it, the struggles become overwhelming. Here are a few ways to protect yourself. Build at least 1 or 2 friendships where you can be fully authentic. Learn the power of boundaries. Saying no doesn't make you less worthy. It makes you more balanced. Remind yourself of your values outside of approval. Who are you when no one is watching? Take regular breaks from social media to reconnect with what matters most. Conclusion. So the next time you envy someone for being popular, remember, what shines on the outside doesn't always feel the same on the inside. Popularity can be a gift, but without balance, it becomes a trap. What matters most is being accepted for who you truly are, not the image you project. Now I want to hear from you. Would you still want to be popular, even knowing these struggles? Or would you prefer a smaller circle with deeper, more meaningful connections? Share your thoughts below. Your story might inspire someone who feels trapped in the spotlight.